For centuries, the Galactic Assembly believed they had encountered the full spectrum of intelligent life. From the crystalline thinkers of Yelith to the gas-formed diplomats of Thurn, the galaxy was a kaleidoscope of species civilized, measured, and thoroughly catalogued. But nothing had prepared them for humanity. The Assembly's grand convergence was being held on the orbital rings of Zel 9, a neutral diplomatic station floating above a dying blue giant. Representatives from over 300 civilizations hovered in perfect synchrony, speaking in vibrations, pulses, and neural flickers. Then the alarm sounded. The space around Zel 9 shimmered. A gravitational ripple spread outward, bending nearby stars like reflections in a pond. Seconds later, it appeared. Massive, obsidian-hulled, angular in the way ancient predators once were. The TENS Juggernaut, Earth's first interstellar battleship, broke into real space like a leviathan from myth. Its sheer presence silenced the infinite chatter of the Assembly. Languages halted. Mental links froze. Even the time-sculpting Relarians paused their cyclical perception. It was not just the size, though, at 20 kilometers in length. It dwarfed anything the Assembly had ever seen. It was the energy. The ship pulsed with an ancient fury, a defiance etched into every slab of its armor. It bore scars, not cosmetic, but earned, from battles against enemies the Assembly had never dared to face. Inside the Juggernaut, Admiral Imani Solari stood at the central command sphere. Her uniform, a simple black with silver accents, bore no medals. She didn't need them. Her presence alone carried the weight of a world that had survived annihilation 5 times over. "Status," she said calmly. "Atmospheric pressure stable. Assembly signatures detected. All weapons offline." Awaiting diplomatic protocol, her AIO Cyrus responded. Solari exhaled, more from habit than need. Open hailing frequencies. On the Assembly side, panic was restrained, but only just. Supreme Arbiter Lektal of the Sur clicked nervously with his inner mandibles. "What? What is that? Who are they?" The Marnik delegate, a species of aquatic seers encased in floating spheres, spoke in ripples. They called themselves humans, from Sol System. New to the fold. New? Lektal nearly shrieked. "That ship is a planet killer. And you're saying they're new?" The Juggernaut's transmission buzzed into life. A holographic projection of Admiral Solari appeared in the Central Assembly Dome. Her voice was firm, deliberate. "This is Admiral Imani Solari of the Terran Naval Command. We come in peace, but we do not come weak." A silence, deeper than vacuum, followed. No one in the Assembly had ever heard such a greeting. Peace was often begged, offered, or negotiated, never declared with power. The Arbiter regained some composure. "Admiral Solari, your vessel is heavily armed. Assembly law prohibits such." "We are aware of your laws," Solari interrupted, not unkindly. "We do not break them. All weapons are cold. Our shields are down. Our presence here is not a threat, but a message." "And what message is that?" asked a trembling voice from the Thurn pod. "That Earth has arrived," she said. "And we remember everything." That line chilled those who understood it. Earth's entry into the galactic fold had not been smooth. Centuries ago, before formal contact, their deep space signals were intercepted and mocked. 1 or 2 minor incursions had even attempted to test Earth's defenses. Those ships never returned. The galaxy had labeled humans unpredictable, aggressive, and unready. They were wrong. The Juggernaut was proof. Solari continued, her voice unwavering. "We survived our own extinction, tamed our dying planet, unified not by bloodlines, but by purpose. We fought enemies that erased entire species. And now, we seek peace, not because we fear war, but because we've mastered it." A wave of telepathic chatter exploded across the assembly, but none dared speak aloud. Even the warlike Draxon, known for their explosive tempers, sat still, their leader's eyes wide with something alien to their kind: respect. The Arbiter finally responded, voice softened. "Then let us begin anew, Admiral. Perhaps humanity has much to teach." Solari offered a nod. "And more to learn. But first, we listen." As the Juggernaut took silent orbit above Zel 9, its presence reshaped the balance of galactic power. Humanity had entered the stage, not as beggars nor conquerors, but as equals forged in fire. And across the galaxy, ancient empires stirred uneasily. For if this was humanity's first ship, what would their last look like?